this game. He's got his first one. He's got his first one way back. Put it on the board. His first major league homer. Frank.
Still a rain delay at Florida.
High towering drive left field. On back. He cannot get it. You can put it on the board. Yes. It's an 8-1 ball game for Big Frank, his 15th. And he now has.
Some hitters wait for the moment. Others become the moment. Power can be taught. Timing can be learned. But dominance, that's something else. At 6'5", built like a force of nature, pitchers didn't face Frank Thomas. They survived him. They called him the Big Hurt. Not because he hit the ball, but because of what happened after. This isn't just a story about power. This is the story of a man who redefined hitting in Major League Baseball and becoming the heartbeat of the South Side of Chicago. And this is how legends are made.
He said, uh-oh, way back. Giles looks up, you can put it on the board. Yes! The Big Hurt is 17, and it's a 3-1 Sox lead.
Before the home runs, before the crowds, before the name, the Big Hurt, echoed through stadiums, there was just a boy, born on May 27th, 1968, in Columbus, Georgia. Frank Thomas didn't grow up with fame. He grew up with discipline. Raised in a hardworking Southern household, respect, effort, and perseverance weren't optional. They were expected. And from an early age, it was clear he was different. Bigger, stronger, more naturally gifted than the kids around him. But talent alone doesn't build greatness. At Columbus High School, Frank Thomas didn't just play sports, he dominated them. Football was his first stage, a tight end with size, speed, and power that couldn't be ignored. But it was baseball where something extraordinary began to take shape. A swing that sounded different, a ball that traveled farther, and a presence that pitchers couldn't ignore. Before he became a baseball legend, Frank Thomas was a two-sport athlete at Auburn University. At 6 foot 5 inches, over 240 pounds, he wasn't built like a typical hitter. He was stronger, more disciplined, different. When Frank Thomas arrived in Major League Baseball in August 1990, pitchers quickly learned one thing: mistakes didn't come back. They disappeared. From day one, he showed patience at the plate and power that couldn't be contained.
Change up hit deep into left center field. Way back. You can put it on the board. Yeah.
He's driven in all the Sox runs in this series.
Oh, did he hurt it?
Back-to-back most valuable player seasons in 1993 and 1994. Consistency, power, and discipline. Frank Thomas wasn't just great, he was unstoppable. While others chased home runs, he mastered getting on base, a rare combination that made him one of the most feared hitters in Major League Baseball.
40 homers, 111 RBIs last year, 308 average. Here's Frank Thomas. Fastball, there's a drive deep to right field. This one is gone, a home run. First ball swinging, and Frank Thomas takes advantage of that short home run porch at the Kingdome. Right field is a home run hitter's paradise, and Thomas, for only the second time in his career, takes Johnson deep. Last year he did it for the first time.
And what made Frank Thomas special wasn't just power. It was control. Pitchers couldn't fool him. They couldn't outthink him. And if you threw a strike, he punished it. And if you didn't, he took his base.
Breaking ball hit deep into center field. Griffey goes back, looks up. You can put it on the board. A grand slam for Big Frank Thomas. Yes!
Injuries tested him. Time challenged him. But greatness doesn't fade. It adapts. Frank Thomas came back stronger, proving that legends aren't just defined by dominance, but by resilience. And his career evolved, and so did his role. A veteran presence, a respected leader, and he was still dangerous, still powerful, and still the Big Hurt.
The outfield.
And he reaches out, hits it deep to center. Toward the bullpen, and it's a goner. Two-run homer for Frank Thomas, number 31.
Curveball.
That's it out of here. Center field, way back. You can put it on the board. A two-run homer for Big Frank Thomas. Sox lead it 6-5. Yes!
Every career in baseball begins with a dream, but only a few end in immortality. For Frank Thomas, the journey from a powerful young hitter in Columbus, Georgia, to one of the most feared bats in Major League Baseball led to the highest honor Major League Baseball can give. Back-to-back MVP seasons, over 500 home runs, a strike zone pitchers feared more than a decade. He wasn't just a great hitter. He was a defining force of an era. In 2014, the baseball world delivered its verdict. Frank Thomas was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame on his first ballot. A unanimous statement from the game itself. He belonged among the immortals. Standing in Cooperstown, surrounded by legends of the past, the Big Hurt was no longer just a player remembered for dominance. He was a name etched permanently into baseball history. From a young boy with a dream to one of the greatest hitters the game has ever seen, Frank Thomas didn't just earn respect. He earned eternity.
The 1-1 pitch. Broken bat and a fly ball left field. This is hit deep. Moving back to the wall. Knobloch. A broken bat home run for Thomas.
The barrel of the bat is at third base. Yep, at third base. Thomas hits a home run, his first of the year, and we talked about the wind. That helped that ball. And Suppan has given up 5 homers in just over 6 innings.
Thomas drills one to deep left field. If it's fair, it's out of here by a mile, and it is fair.
Every era has its legends, players who leave a mark that can't be erased. Frank Thomas was one of them. Every great career eventually finds its final chapter, but legends never truly end. They live on in numbers, in memories, and in moments that shape the game forever. From a young kid in Georgia, to a feared force in Major League Baseball, to a Hall of Famer in Cooperstown, the Big Hurt didn't just play baseball. He left a legacy that still echoes through the game today. But every legend will tell, every story we share reminds us of something bigger. The greatness isn't just history, it's inspiration. If you love baseball history and legendary players, consider subscribing to Baseball Legends Chronicles. as we bring the stories of baseball's greatest legends back to life. And tell us, where does Frank Thomas rank among the greatest hitters in baseball history? Drop your answer in the comment below, as we would love to hear from you. We'll see you in the next chapter of baseball history. As always, thanks for watching.